6.5 meters of water. Again, could be feet. I never can remember what I've set it to. It's a bit schoolboy, but this is just epic. This channel is dedicated to exploring the UK's waterways, both coastal and inland. We're going to show you some secret spots and show you just how beautiful this fantastic country is from the water. We'll go through just what it takes to maintain your boat and give you the confidence to explore this amazing island yourself and have your own adventures. So subscribe and join me while I share my passion for the water and explore some of the most untouched areas of this United Kingdom. I am so excited. Tomorrow morning we go at 3 o'clock. I'm out of here. So what we're going to do is just check over the boat, get the cover off, make sure everything's good. I'll go through that with you and then we can get it gone. Let's do this. I shouldn't need this cover for the next 2 days. Okay, so we're nearly done. This is so nearly ready. I have been over all this already, but always pays to go over it 3 times before you hit the water. I need to put in the second battery. I have 2, 1, 2, all the boat cushions, and then I think we're pretty much done. Load the car. Okay guys, so I'm really hot and sweaty at the moment. Unfortunately, checking over the boat, there's always something wrong, and this time it was this, the hitch. So if I show you exactly what was wrong, that was wrong. And what we've had to do is replace that whole entire section here. And so that was there, and now it's not. So a little bit of a rough job, but it's Sunday afternoon. I'm hoping to set off at, well, off the drive at 4, so 4 in the morning. So it's going to be a tough ask. But get it all done, then get the rest of the boat sorted out. But this driveway is a bomb site. This is what we've got. We have got some ZG90. And that's what we're going to be used, just to give it a coat. This, to be honest, this whole thing, I think we're going to have to replace it anyway, but for today, it's going to do the job. So let's get brushing. Now it reckons 1 coat of this. It's fast drying, but I'm going to give it more than 1 coat. Well guys, I'm back in the kitchen now. I don't know what time it is, I'm just looking at the clock and it's saying it's 7:30. I'm going to have to make some lunch for tomorrow. I've only just got the boat ready. It's taken much longer than I thought. Everything's fine, both fuel tanks are in, all the anchors are in, 1 anchor, but different rope sheets, couple of fenders. It doesn't sound like it takes that long to get everything ready, but you have to check over each system. There's not a lot of systems on the boat, I've wired it all myself, but fish finder, obviously that's pretty critical because it has the depth on. Charts, I need to make sure the phone I use for the charts is charging from the sockets. Both motors start, the radio, the portable radio I always take with me as well, and that has its own charging dock. So all these things are things that need to be done and checked over. So I'm pretty much ready to get going. This boat hasn't been used for 18 months and this is why it's taken so long to get everything ready. Pretty sure the wheel bearings are all right, but haven't even gone there. So fingers crossed, let's go. Okay guys, here we are. We're at the Straits. I'm so excited. It's going to be good, but I don't know if you can see. Certainly this part's all right, but going down that way, down towards Bangor, there's no water. There's absolutely no water. Anyway, we'll just see how that goes. But yeah, I'm here. I'm ready to unhitch and get plopped in the water. Anyway, I can't wait to get her in the water. Check this out. This is properly glassy water. We've got a bit of a way to get down to get into the water, but there you are. That is where we're going. We're heading straight out of there. We were going to be going down this way and heading out that way. There's a slipway, but I just don't see that happening. Not with the water the way it is at the moment. You can actually see the tides coming in. I don't know if you can properly see it, but here you can see it moving. It's coming in fast. So we may be in luck. In about half an hour, I reckon we'll probably be going down the Straits, but let's just see how it goes. And here you can actually see where we've had to replace the bit of metal work, but for a job done yesterday afternoon, just before we were ready to come, I don't think it's bad. I am going to have to replace this whole A-frame, I think. I call it an A-frame, but it's not. The winch point, whatever you call it. The bow support, maybe. But, you know, we've done a pretty good job, but I think it's time to get a proper one, maybe. So, we've come out of the Carnarvon Bar. Or are we still just about in it? One or the other. But this is where it's at. So it's absolutely magical here. And we've got out. So we've been launched. I just stopped over for just a minute. But I don't know if you can see that. The water is like glass. And this is what it's all about. So normally I'd like to try and think of some wisdom to impart or share, but when you're out on water like this, all my wisdom's just gone. It really has. It's a magical experience being out here, and it's been a long time coming. What I want to do is share, you know, some of these experiences getting out and about, and we've got another boat off. It's just having a few problems at the moment with a fuel issue, we assume, or an air issue, but there's certainly a spark. He's sorting out his boat, so he'll come and join me in a minute, but these views are spectacular. So I think we're going to do a little bit of fishing and spend the day out on the water and see just, you know, where the day takes us. So as I was saying before, when we're in the car park, we're either going to turn left and go out the Carnarvon Bar or turn right. Well, today is such a fantastic flat day. There's many times you can't actually get out the Carnarvon Bar on these small boats, but today is one of those days that we can. So we're planning, and I don't know if you can see behind me, is going off that direction to Dinas. And we're going to do a bit of fishing there and see what we can get. And then, you know, who knows? But let's get going and let's get some footage. And as expected, the old girl, she just starts right on the money. Is there a better view in the world than watching your own wake? 6 meters out of water. I'm assuming I've set this to meters. I normally do. Well, there's yachts out there, so I doubt they're at 6 feet. What a magical, magical, magical day. Hee Okay guys, I don't know if you can hear me, I really hope you can, but I'm just leaving Carnarvon Bay, just leaving the Anglesey side now where we've been next to the lighthouse, and it's a bit noisy because of the motor, but we're off to Dinas, or I'm off to Dinas. I want to see what's going on there, go for a little run. At the end of the day, this is a shakedown run, and we're not going to shake anything down by just sitting around, so let's do this. So guys, there's probably a bit of wind noise here, but this is what it's all about. You know, these little coves, they're littered all over the place in Anglesey, and although the weather's turned, it's not really so great anymore, as you can see from the clouds, but the sea's got really quite lumpy as well. I nearly lost the little outboard, and when I say nearly lost it, I didn't nearly lose it, it was just the bracket slid down, so it's just one of those things, lumpy seas, but the boat's fine for it. However, I am going to take the opportunity to visit some more coves and, you know, see what I can show you guys as well. So guys, we've just popped round to another cove from where we were, and it's absolutely fantastic here. Now we're just bobbing around, but over here it's just beaches and coves, and to do it from a boat is absolutely amazing. And now behind me over there, that is Newborough Warren, Newborough Sands, Newborough Beach. It's one of them anyway, but it's just beautiful dunes, and even on a day you can see the clouds up above me. They're just a bit manky, but it's truly awesome, absolutely awesome. And friend is still out there fishing, and I was meant to be doing a bit of fishing, but on my found fishing rod I dropped my crank handle overboard. Basically there is no fishing for me anymore, because no good trying to do it if you can't crank them in. So fishing rod in the back, and I think we need to carry on exploring. I think we're going to go back out and just visit those other coves we were and give you a bit of footage of that, because This is fantastic. We have seen there is an RAF base off Anglesey, and I don't know what jets they are. Once upon a time I would have been really up on my jets, I would have known, but these things are coming low and fast straight over the boats. It's phenomenal. We've got a helicopter, probably RAF, doing some exercise off this way, and yeah, living the dream. So let's get over to the other coves. That's probably the best thing. And here we are, guys. Here's another one of the coves. And there's a yacht out there, and we can just come in between. A moment ago, I saw a seal here. I thought it was a buoy. I was going to go up and tie up next to it. Turned out it was a seal. So there's a bit of wind. As you can see, there's a few rocky outcrops, but we've got 6.5 meters. So we'll just come inside this one and then go out. Yeah, inside this one here. And 5 meters. 4.5, 4.2, 4.1, 4. And again, you know, 4 meters is absolutely fine, no problem at all. But if we're talking about 4 feet, we need to be a little more careful. I don't know if that's up ahead. I might not be able to see it, but again, we've got clearance here, 4.2 meters. That is, oh, that's a bird fishing. So as you can see here, there's a lighthouse, and that's the one that we saw before. And we'll come out of here in a minute. We'll go up, see how friend's doing. What I'm going to do now, actually thinking about it, is forget my friend. I'm going to go, and there's a beach just here. I've got to go round this rock and this lighthouse, or there's a rock in front of this lighthouse. So I'm going to go round and have a look at that. Cool. Okay, give me a minute and I'll see you soon. And guys, just look ahead. This beach here, this is the one. This is absolutely amazing. It's just incredible. Let me get you a better one. There you go. That is a really, really nice beach. You can see people are barbecuing on it. Boats just, well, boats singular, just tied up, and we've had many a great time on this beach. You just come and you moor up, and it's just absolutely fantastic. This place here, you come out of Carnarvon Bar and you can have fun out in the sea because it gets quite choppy, but then you come into these little coves and this is just fantastic. Anyway, I'm not sure how still I'm keeping the camera, but we're going to go in for a closer look.
Sometimes you need to go and take a step back.
guys, so we're coming now along the Menai Straits, and what a day. It was just getting too lumpy back there, but check out these things. I don't know if you can see them, but check these out. So now we're in the Straits. We're now coming past Dock Victoria. Don't know if you can see it just there. And we're just easing our way down the Straits, past the buoys. And we're going to go to Port de Norwich. Apparently they're redoing the flood defences there, so I thought it could be quite interesting just to have a quick look. We're only cruising along at 16 knots, so it's not fast. We're just cruising at just shy, well, about 4,900. So again, I think I need a smaller pitch prop on this, but who cares? It doesn't really need it. It's just about getting out there and having fun. And here he comes in the background. I don't know if you can see, but my friend there, having a boat is one of those things that you do, and everyone advises you against it. You use it probably about once every 18 months, but that once is awesome. Right, let's have a look. Pretty sure that this is the 5 knot or 10 knot marker buoy. But let's go and have a look at these flood defences. We're at Port de Norwich, and you can see in front of me that they're doing quite a lot with the flood defences, and it's impressive. So we've come in from out at sea, just off Anglesey. It's been a truly brilliant day. Steve's ship is giving him a little bit of problems. Something to do with it's not getting to full throttle, and we suspect a bit of a fuel problem. So he's headed back. He's going to have a bit of a fish on the way back. I've just come down here to show you this down at Port de Norwich. So we'll mosey our way through all these boats, and then we can have a look at these flood defences before heading back and getting a bit of decent footage with a bit of speed to it. In fact, I tell you what, we'll go up to Nelson's Column after this. So guys, you can probably see it from here, but these flood defences are pretty impressive. I mean, look how big they are. It's truly spectacular, and you can see it's already completed just here, and then they're continuing on all the way down. It's going to make a big difference. Anyway, we're in a 10-mile-an-hour speed limit, or 5-mile-an-hour, something like that. I haven't seen the marker, but I just know it, so we're going to head back out now, and we're going to shoot up to Nelson's Column and then back. So we're just leaving Port de Norwich there, and I'll watch out for the buoys as I go. After these yachts, I'll open it up. We'll go around to Nelson's Column really quickly, then we're coming back. Behind me is a place where you can see there's quite a few cars and boats launching, and I'm really keen to see what's going on there. That might be a good place for us to launch in the future. However, let's just get past these yachts, and then we'll open it up and we'll go and see Nelson's Column. Okay, so I have actually come all the way up this way in my rubber dinghy, which you saw in the last episode. It is really doable to have quite an adventure in quite a small boat. So let's just keep on looking. So guys, this here is Nelson's Column. I'm trying to keep it straight. And yeah, this kind of marks the entrance to the Swellies. So the Swellies is basically the passage between these two bridges. As you can see, there's a bridge here, and you should be able to see through there, there's another bridge. And it's littered with rocks. And this house, if you can see it by the bridge, I'm just going to swing the nose round. That is actually an island house in the middle of the Swellies. Pretty impressive. So I don't know whether it's very visible, but the tides rip through here. They really do. You do not want to be stuck here, which is probably really why I'm not going to spend too much time just drifting around. I feel like I'm pushing my luck already. The boat's behaved really well so far, so I'm going to head back, have a look at this launching spot that we saw, and then head back. So yeah, to give an idea of the tide of the Menai Strait, so what can I say? We were pushing 21, 22 knots towards Nelson's Column. On the way back we were pushing 28 knots. So that should tell you pretty much that the tide is ripping that way very hard. Anyway, there's a spot just up here, there's a beach, a stony beach, and we're going to have a quick look at it. And yeah, it might be a future launching spot. It would be pretty good if it was. Then we've got to catch up with Steve. Okay guys, so here it is. I think we'll probably zoom in a bit. I think we've zoomed in all we can. 11.3 meters. Oh, you're joking, there really is. And people obviously park right up there. This is a find. There is a proper slipway, and then you just leave your car there. And there's people that launch, obviously. To give you an idea, we'll have a final pan round of Port de Norwich. So guys, I've had an epic time today. It's been truly fantastic. I urge everyone, little boat, canoe, rubber boat, bigger boat, you know, just get on the water. Use the slipways. Just, it's fantastic, it really is. And there's no better way than seeing everything that you know so well from the water. It's pretty impressive. I can't think of a better way to wrap this video up. I hope you found something of interest, and if you do like it, which I obviously hope you do, please subscribe, hit the like button, you know, click the bell, and I will get more of these videos out to you as soon as possible. In the meantime guys, thanks very much for watching. Be bold, be brave, get out there and do it.